Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today I am with Baxter, who is the best subscriber ever and has earned himself enough points, and he redeemed them to play Borderlands 2. Now this is a game that I've never played before. I only have ever seen like artwork of it or memes. I've never actually seen the playthrough. So I literally know nothing about it. So he's throwing me in the deep end. He's going to be with me today to help me through, which is very kind of him. He's up at 3 AM. And I kept him waiting for 45 minutes, and he's the best. So, really excited for today's stream. Say hi!
Hello! 100% of those things are true.
Cool.
Alright, so first off, I want to hop in your game here.
Hop in, baby. So,
Yep.
Will it come up saying, like, blah 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 wants to, like...
Nope, it's just as soon as I see you're on, I can join your game. You'll actually see me in the menu now, pop in.
Invasive.
Yes, this is a very friendly team game. And then you can go ahead and hit new game whenever you're ready.
So, you want to hear another story, huh?
Ooh, yeah, I do.
One where the very fate of Pandora hangs in the balance. If not, too bad, I'm telling you anyway. First,
Humor
there was
of
the
that,
vault,
that's great.
an alien
Oh yeah,
prison
lots of humor in
offered
this
with a
game.
mystical key. To the warriors who opened it, the vault was just a container of tentacles and disappointment. They vanished into the wastelands, certain that the vault held no treasure at all. They were wrong. The vault's opening triggered the growth of iridium, a priceless
art
alien
style.
element. Soon, the rare and
Yeah,
valuable
the game's
mineral
on point.
emerged all
This
across
actually kind of
Pandora.
catches you up on the
Its
remainder of
appearance
the
attracted
prior
many,
game as well,
including
which
the
is not
Hyperion
as
Corporation.
good.
They came to Pandora to mine iridium and bring order to the savage planet. Through their excavations, Hyperion uncovered evidence of an even greater vault. Their leader vowed to find it, to use its power to civilize the Borderlands, once and for all. But Hyperion weren't the only ones searching for the next vault's alien power. The call of danger and loot is not so easily resisted. Certain warriors came to Pandora in droves to uncover its hidden secrets. Some would call them adventurers. Others call them fools. But I call them vault hunters. Our story
Presumably
begins
that's
with
us.
them, and with
Yes.
a man named Handsome Jack.
This is your favorite character in any literary sense ever, right?
100%. He is the epitome of the perfect bad guy. He is relatable. He has a great story. His dialogue is on point. The voice actor nailed it. But he's one of the best written villains in literature history. And anyone on stream, I will fight you about that with words. And the legendary beginning starts.
Legendary beginnings. The story of Kevin Baxter.
Yeah, there's a lot of people exploding. This is definitely has some gore to it. Obviously, like Xbox 360 gore, but good enough.
Oh, this music feels good. I
Oh,
actually
yeah.
really love this music.
So this is going to show you about each character individually, minus the 2 DLC characters, which when we get there, I will let you know what they do. But this kind of gives you a flavor of each character to see who you want to play.
I can't see where you coming from, but I know just what you running from.
Hey, Black as the Soul is here. Hello, stranger. Hello to you too, lovely. How are you? Oh, I like minimized for a second and now we're black. What have I done? I only minimized because I got
Black
chat
is
up
the
late.
soul. I'm on the TV now.
Oh no, what have I done? Ooh, just to check chat. The sacrifices. Should have got it up on my phone earlier. I was like, I'm missing something. Something I check regularly.
Something I need glasses to read.
That's a lie, and you know it. Oh gosh. Right. Let's start again. Let's oh god. Can't get out.
Alt tab.
That was working and now it's not.
Way to go, cat.
Alright. Okay, it's done. I've actually
Nope. Yeah, it's done. You killed it.
I killed it. It's fine. That's what we wanted. But now we have Doge. Doge is great. I'm good but tired. It's too early for me. It's too early for me. It's hard. I'm like exhausted. It's weird though. I tabbed out of it just fine before the cutscene. It must be the cutscenes that don't like to be tabbed.
Possibly.
I apologize, Borderlands. I'll treat you better.
That's it. Now you can't even play me.
But yeah, it's definitely too early. It's just the only time that I have. It's so like
It's too early,
stressful.
Cat? Is it too early?
It is too early for you
I'm
too. But no, I'm good, thank you. How are you, Black as the Soul? Do we have to do a new game again? I assume so. I don't have continue.
Yep, let me join your game first.
Nah, I'll just play on my own. Get muted. Do I usually stream this early? No. I've started it this week.
So, you want to hear another story, huh?
Essentially, because I
One where the very
work
fate of
bang in the middle of the
Pandora
day
hangs
and
in
I
the
get back at
balance.
like 5.
It's not too
It's
bad,
really
I'm
difficult
telling
for
you
me to
anyway.
stream afterwards.
First, there was the
And then I don't
vault,
really want to stream
an
on the
alien
weekends
prison,
because it's like the only time I
open
have
in
like to
mystic
ourselves.
to the warriors who opened
So the plan
vault was
is just to
a
get up
container
early,
of tentacles
stream
and
early, get it out of the
disappointment.
way. By get out of the way,
They
I mean the
vanished
best
into
part
the
of my day.
wasteland. Certain
Go to
that the
work.
vault held no treasure at all.
And that'll be it. Because
They
it's just the
were
only time
wrong.
I can do it. So
Vault
this is like my
opening
new thing now,
triggered
so
the
I'll probably
growth
do
of
it
iridium,
Monday,
a
Wednesday, and
priceless
Friday.
alien
Although
element.
theoretically I want the
Soon,
Fridays
the rare and
to
valuable
be in the
mineral
evenings, just
emerged
so I
all
can
across
keep up
Pandora.
with the
Its appearance
audience that I
attracted
have
many,
now.
including the
Because it's like I don't want to just like dump
Corporation.
everyone and be like, it's the middle of the
They
night for you,
came
get
to
fucked.
Pandora to mine
So I do
iridium
want to stream
and
in the
bring order
evenings
to the
on
savage
Fridays,
planet.
and we'll see how it goes. It's a bit
Through their
rickety at the
excavations,
moment, and we'll
Hyperion
just
uncovered
see what
evidence of
happens.
an
It's
even
December, so I
greater
wanna
vault.
get in on
Elite
that
vowed
December
to find
streaming
it,
action.
to use its power to civilize the Borderlands once and for all.
Can you stop it
But
this week
Hyperion
too?
weren't the only ones searching for the next
That's
vault's
rude.
alien power. The call of danger and loot is not
Trust
so
me, if I
easily
didn't have to
resisted.
work, I would not work,
Certain
and I would
warriors
stream
came
all
to
the time.
Pandora in droves to uncover its hidden secrets. Some
I guess
would
the only
call
option
them
is to quit your job.
adventurers.
It's still what,
Others
sorry?
call them fools. But I call them vault hunters.
I heard you
Our
say
story
kick the draft,
begins
and I
with
was like,
them.
I don't know how that will help.
Oh,
With a man
quit your job?
Oh,
named
quit my
Handsome
job.
Jack.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, should I talk like this? Can you hear me better?
That wasn't bad. It's all those videos you watch of the Brit
It's-
culture.
It's like 5 hours of D&D 3 nights a week.
The thing is, we just need that extra income.
Yeah, you're all fancy living on your own now.
I know, it's
Well.
scary.
Big bad world out there.
It is a big bad world, and everyone just wants to fuck millennials. Why do they want to do that? Horrendous.
somehow the fact of them screwing everything up and promising us college is going to be worth something wasn't good enough for them. Now they have to kick us while they're down.
That's like really bad in America, from what I understand. They're like, oh, you need a college degree in like anything. Like they just tell you to go to college and do anything.
My friend, she teaches at a private school for autistic children between the ages of 10 and 19, and they'll take anyone as long as you have a degree. Doesn't even matter what it's in. If you can show them you can complete something and that you're in debt, they're like, we want you.
Yeah, that's why it's just like a piece of paper that says you have managed to do something.
Oh yeah, it's the most BS thing in the world.
And I do respect it, because having gone through a degree, I'm like, yeah, it was really difficult, and it definitely proves that you have motivation and you have research skills and a lot of the basic skills you need for stuff. But at the end of the day, just telling people they need it for the sake of needing it is not...
Oh yeah, it's not as much like a qualifier as skill as that you're willing to what's it called when you whip yourself? Flagellate? It's literally just you saying, look how much I can sacrifice, please take me. And they're like, you are 20 grand in the hole. I suppose we could pay you minimum wage. Welcome aboard.
Isn't it hundreds of grand in America?
Depends on how long you go to school and what degree you take. If you do something like gender studies, you can probably get out $30K. If you do something like, space engineering, you're just gonna die in debt. But pretty much anyways, you're gonna die in debt anyway, so it doesn't matter.
All of our degrees cost the same thing, which is pretty interesting here.
I have a friend in Romania who goes to school, as long as you get good grades in high school, they just pay for college for you. And I was like, man, that would have been nice.
It's free in Scotland, which is the most aggravating thing. I'm like, why isn't it free in the whole of the UK?
Why don't you move? I don't know if that's feasible, I'm just asking.
It's I would want to. But literally we're about to abandon 27 countries I could have moved to, so I mean. And that was completely against my will.
Thanks, Theresa May, we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got 1:44 because they start the game arcade style for some reason. 4 characters along the bottom. Axton the Commando has a pet turret. Zero the Assassin can be a melee specialist or a physical melee guy. Or Sniper. Maya can be a healer or controller, usually using fire or acid to her, on her guns. Salvador the Gunzerker can dual wield weapons at various times. Krieg the Psycho, Craig, however you pronounce it, is fire and melee, and Gage the Necromancer is a pet class.
Okay.
You got a minute left. No pressure.
What's a death trap?
That's the pet.
Oh, okay. So, what would be a good one for mid to short range firearm with maybe a bigger AoE bomb type thing?
You could do Gage is fine for that, or Maya, either of the females. Maya's special can explode when it triggers, so you can actually pick people up, control them, and then pop them. Or Gage has a pet that runs around while you're shooting things.
All right, let's do Maya then. That's interesting.
Do it up.
Haha, joke. I'm like, it's not a joke. Everyone. He's just but really though, don't stream it this time.
Great. Another dead
Stream
bolt
when you
hunter.
can, I get that.
Hands
Well, that's the thing, I
Jack
didn't want to
is
give it up
busy.
either. It'd be such a shame if I gave it up. It's such a waste. Especially when it's the only thing I really enjoy doing.
Wait a minute. You're not dead. Yes! Now I can get off this glacier. Claptrap, your metaphorical ship has finally come in. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a CL4P TP steward bot, but my friends call me Claptrap. Or they would if any of them were still alive, or had existed in the first place. Oh, I've got
I thought
something
you were
for
going
you.
to send me a picture of the fuzzy socks when you said
Here,
that you wanted to
take
send a
this Echo
picture.
communicator that I totally
No, I had
for one of these
another
boxes.
picture of that
It comes
stupid
with a
cat
class 12 heads-up
get
display.
and I was
Complete
like,
with
oh,
a map.
perfect, this will
Now,
be great.
come,
And then I like
friends,
tried
let's
to
get you
send it, and it was
inside.
like uploading, and then nothing happened.
Man,
And
this
then I
is
tried to
great.
send another
Now
one,
that I've met a mighty
and that
bolt
didn't
hunter,
work. And I was
I'm
like,
gonna
what is
totally
Mark?
change the sanctuary.
Mark, I need your assistance. I need an adult.
And repair my central processor so
Yeah, when I set it like up Discord, like as I said, like I didn't know anything about it when I started it, and I was thrown into the deep end with permissions, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I was like, attach files sounds really bad, so I'll ban that.
Run script, yes.
Literally, that was sort of what it sounded like. To use the golden key, visit the mysterious loot chest and sanctuary. Cool. So how often do you get
So-
golden keys?
You don't get them very often. I think you start with like 10 because I bought the collector's edition for us. But what it is in the main world hub, there's a chest that opens with golden keys, and you can use it to get leveled loot for whatever level you're at the moment you open it. So usually
wanna
you
save
save those
them,
for
yeah.
the end, so that way you get like level 70 weapons instead of like level 10 weapons.
Oh, Black as the Soul is going. He was like, I'm going back to sleep now because I'm lazy. I'll catch you later if you're still on.
Bye!
I wish I could go back to sleep also. But bye, lovely. Thank you for popping in. I know that it's really early, so I really appreciate you jumping by. Have a good sleep. Oh, the jump is satisfying. Feels good.
Oh, everything in this game is satisfying and feels good, I assure you. I wouldn't have fled you wrong.
Is there a third person?
There is no third person. You
Everyone
don't need
wants
it.
to see what they look like when they teabag.
Yeah, I can't help you on that. I can show you what I look like.
You boys! It feels good.
Well done. Your ability to walk short distances without dying will be Handsome Jack's downfall.
Thanks, Claptrap. Ooh.
And open.
Ooh, I found rum.
Anything that glows green, like mailboxes or boxes that have green buttons on them or lockers, you can just open those with the X button. If you're playing on Xbox controller. If you're playing on a PlayStation controller, it'd be square.
Okay.
Sorry about the mess. Everything Jack kills, he dumps here. Bandits, vault hunters, claptrap units. If I sound pleased about this,
Go
it's
to
only
bed,
because my programmers made this by default tone of voice. I'm actually
You know,
quite
you'd never
impressed.
to use that sweet,
Now,
wee,
the creatures around here are dangerous. None more than this bullywog named Knuckle Dragger. Killed everyone I know. Anywho,
Trust
I
me,
keep
I
a pistol
wish
in the
to go
cabinet
to
over
bed,
there for
Alex.
emergencies. But in
I'm
here, we
dedicated
should be
to the
pretty
streams
safe.
all the time. I have to do it.
What?
There you go, some sweet reads.
What?
I really love the art. It's very, like, unaging.
My eye!
Yeah, I love the cell shadedness, or whatever you want to call this. It's top notch.
Excuse me, what's this?
Smexy claptrap units.
Did he kill one? What kind of fetish is this? Search cabinet. Okay. Get a gun.
Once upon a
So.
time, 4 Vault Hunters
Oh,
changed
oh,
Pandora
oh,
forever.
oh.
But their time has passed. Thanks to Handsome Jack, Pandora needs a new hero. I know that hero is you.
Apart from the excruciating pain, sanctuary. I will be your wise leader, and you shall be my fearsome minion.
Always check the toilet.
Yes.
Sweet emotes, you say. I should get like a new one. I thought that having the like mid-tier one as like my like picture would entice people. It does not entice people. The Rias is the best one I got.
The Ria's top notch.
I can't believe I like made it like I'm terrible with digital art, right? Really bad. And so like when I was like trying to like go around the like pogger and like try and alpha things, and I had to like add this like hair from another image that wasn't alpha. I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I feel like I did a good job.
Alright, hit the back button real quick, or whatever your select button would be.
Okay.
And go through that. It's gonna tell you have all the DLC unlocked. Just so when we're in a fight, you don't have to deal with that and get shot to death.
Oh, he really wants to do this slowly.
Yes, it does. My only complaint about the entire game.
Cool beans.
Alright, perfect.
Emotes, you say?
Just
Mate,
let
if
me get
you
this door
loved
open
it me
and
as much as
we'll
you loved
reverse
Anel,
Polymon.
it's something beautiful. Anel was playing JC4 yesterday, Alex, and I suspect that might literally be because of me. Like, I distinctly remember an email going around saying, are there any streamers that any of you watch that you think would be good for any of our games? And I straight up put NL's name down. And I was like, I don't feel like he's ever been like addressed by Square Enix before. So I wonder if that was actually
Stick
like
close to
something
the
I
robot.
did.
He will help you get off this glacier and into the city of Sanctuary. That is the only place.
I mean,
you'll
it could
be
just
safe.
not be, and it could just be a massive coincidence that he like was playing a game that I worked on, but I was just like, this is weird.
Alright, get ready, we're shooting
Sick of
stuff.
minions!
Okay.
Protect me, Squire! Let's go! If we don't get my eye back, we'll never get to Sanctuary!
Ryan, Gary Lanterno. I mean, he did say it was sponsored by Square. Yeah, but like, I don't know if that was a direct result of my email, or it just happened to be that like,
Again?
they were looking at a
Jack's
certain
tearing
tier
Pandora
of streamers and
apart.
he just came up.
They say Jack's drilling operations are causing those earthquakes. That, or your mom just got out of bed. Zing!
Oh wow.
You'll need that funny little robot's help to reach Sanctuary, the last bastion of the resistance against Jack, and the only place you'll be truly safe. Get to Sanctuary.
So, other great thing about this game, no fall damage. All of the ammo and money is shared.
Okay, that's cool. I'll try to just burst rifle it then.
Great! Now get me out of here before more Polymongs arrive. Many thanks, friend of friends. Onward!
Hey kiddo, Jack here, president of Hyperion. Let me explain how things work here. Vault Hunters show up, Vault Hunter looks for the new vault, Vault Hunter gets killed by me. You see the problem here? You're still alive. So if you could just do me a favor and off yourself, that'd be great. Thanks,
Help
pumpkin.
here!
open!
Get ready, it's boss
My
time.
eye just switched back on! I see a tough-looking minion and an incredibly handsome robot, which means that whoever has my eye is very close!
Knuckle dragger.
You can shoot the rocks out of the air he's throwing at you.
Okay.
He shouldn't be like hard, but for future reference, you can just shoot rocks out of the air. One walk back. There we go. His crit spot is his stupid little head. Alright, phase 2.
They're coming out the wall, Spanker!
Don't shoot him up there because you can lose his loot up there. Just have to
Okay.
kill the ads and deal with it. And
Loot boys!
If you want, retrieve the eye for me. Oh, and I apologize for saying wall sphincters. I say that a lot when I'm frightened.
Wall sphincters.
Got my eye? Great! Now we just gotta find someone to put it back into me. Much as I'm sure you'd like to jam your fist into my skull, optic surgery is best left to professionals. My pal Hammerlock in Liarsburg can fix me up. Out on sea. Ah!
Health!
Liarsburg's on the other side of this Hyperion barge. What say we cut through it, chum?
Jum?
Ha! This door's Hyperion tech. Child's play.
that's ain't better than yours, grab it.
And open!
Oh no. Damn it, robot.
Well, it was nice knowing you. I hear getting eaten alive by bullybogs isn't such a bad way to go.
Let me get that for you. Executing phase shift. You're welcome. Perks of being an artificial intelligence. I'm networked into almost everything on this planet. It's a long way to Sanctuary. Please take whatever you need for the journey ahead.
Over here!
So are these like new weapons and I can like get new weapons?
Yep.
Oh.
Let me know
Are they
when you're
better?
ready.
Well,
to
the
meet with
so the
Sir
ammo,
Hammerlock,
you can hold X to pick up all the ammo, and if you're full, it'll go to me, and if I'm full, it'll go to you. And then there's a shotgun here, so if you want the shotgun, you can go ahead and grab it.
I'll stick with what I've got. I
You
feel like
coming?
better with mid-tier.
I will take the shotgun then.
Chapter 2, clean the back. I forgot how smug she looked. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused about this weird, like, image they have for this AI.
Let's go this
Got to
way!
appeal to that male audience somehow.
Keep your wits about you, minion. This glacier's run by a bandit named Captain Flint. The jerk kept me as his torture plaything for a few months. We played games like Dodge the Blowtorch and Don't Get Dunked into the Pool of Acid. I was really good at the first one.
Attention, people of Pandora. Handsome Jack here, offering $1 million to whoever brings me the head of the Vault Hunter who just arrived in Liarsburg. Oh, and I'm still offering a reward for Roland, the mass-murdering leader of the Crimson Raiders. Good hunting, bandits. $1 million? All right, boys, this is Captain Flint. I want you to find that Vault Hunter and bring him to me now!
Hey, a boss shouldn't tell everyone how much the person is worth, because they'll definitely screw you over.
Hey, Hammerlock!
Spectacular! First Captain Flint's bandits attack, then Claptrap shows up. I must have been horrifyingly cruel to puppies in a previous life to deserve this kind of treatment. I say, Vault Hunter, could you kill Flint's men for me? Got a proposition for you, Vault Hunter. You give up, we'll just shoot you in the head. It'll be quick,
Thanks.
clean, and a hell of a lot less painful than what Handsome Jack will do to you.
Oh no! Pull him out!
Damn it! This ain't over, Grinder!
Hey, Hammerlock! Since my minion just saved your town, you want to do your bestie Claptrap
Pick it up.
a favor and
Really?
repair my eye?
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose I am in your debt now, aren't I? Come to my shack and I shall restore Claptrap's sight. First, I shall shut off the electrical fence for you. Please stay back, Vault Hunter. Let Claptrap go first.
I knew Hammerlock would come around eventually. Me and him are like two peas
There
in a
were a lot
pod.
of
Two
red
bullets in a bag.
arrows
Two
saying that it
cannibal
wasn't
ninjas
better
in
than
a
what I had,
fake
but then my gun
ribcage.
didn't even change.
Yeah, you can sell it.
Okay.
There's so many guns that drop in this game. It's ridiculous.
I thought it was like just a switch weapon thing. I didn't think you would like keep them.
Apologies, but when Claptrap
Oh yeah, you have a
sees
whole
my brain
inventory,
cells
like
committing
12 spaces,
suicide
I think,
one
at the
by one.
Oh,
I shall
okay.
be out directly.
A pleasure to meet you, Vault Hunter. I am Sir Hammerlock.
I like that. Gentlemen.
At your service. I came out here to research the bully moles for my almanac, but Captain Flint's men trapped me on this glacier. Many thanks for disposing of them, by the way. To survive a direct run with Handsome Jack and defeat Captain Flint's bandits, unheard of. I'm headed to Sanctuary myself. From what I hear, the Crimson Raiders there could use a hero like you. Now, if you could hand me the robot's eye, please.
I think he needs more than just his eye now.
Now, you'd only connect this to this. That should do it!
Ha-ha! I am alive!
Oh dear.
I think that's a reference to number 5.
Minion! Now I've got my eyesight
Number
back!
5?
And you're far uglier than
Don't
I
know.
remember!
No, it was a great little film about a robot that was alive, and he like screams out, "I'm alive!"
Hammerlock dude.
I'm standing
I
right
mean,
here.
Pinocchio also probably screamed out,
Now
I'm
that
alive.
Liarsburg is cleared, I might as well turn on the main power. This town's full of things that may be of use to a go-getting slayer of men like yourself.
Minion, roll out!
I see
Yeah,
how fearless
the
you
next
are.
couple quests
Charming,
teach
fellow.
you about how
Scribble about
ridiculous
the frontier,
Handsome
shoots
Jack
around
can be.
women and children like
What
it's
can be?
going out of style.
Handsome Jack,
Oh, okay.
the main antagonist.
Apologies.
I really need to turn you up a little bit, but I'm worried that when I tab out, I'll break the game again.
Ah, there you are.
I think it was just the
See if
cutscene.
there's a way
Work, curse you.
I can do it on my end from Discord. Hold on.
Resistance must have disconnected it before they left the sanctuary. I'd planned to post some jobs for you. Oh well, just speak to me instead.
Cool. So is this like open world at all, or you just speak to him when you're ready and you do just continually like do quests as they come and go?
It's open world, like you can travel where you want, but the quests lead you in a appropriate manner, I guess.
Okay. Cool. Level up, boys.
Though Captain Flint killed everyone in Liarsburg, I see no reason that wild bullymong should lollygag about the place, disrespecting the memories of the former townsfolk. If you could clear the town of them, that would be most gentlemanly.
The objectives on your HUD pertain to your active mission. You can change your active mission by using the mission log in your Echo device.
Out of ammo.
So when you, because eventually you're gonna end up falling,
Whatever,
going
I don't
down,
That's one area free of bully monsters.
because I know I
This
will
would
as
be an
well.
even greater achievement if anyone in Iceberg was still alive
When
to
you
celebrate your victory, but
die,
still, well
I'll put that
done.
in air quotes, you can actually get up by killing an enemy,
Oh, okay.
or your ally can pick you up. So you have a certain timer. The more times you go down in a small time period, the lesser time you have to get up.
Okay. Okay, I thought I found a secret area and I got $2 for it. I was like, dude. Millennials. Oh, got a bit of vertigo jumping off that.
No, there's no fall damage. Jump off of whatever you want.
Just what my eyes feel.
Empty.
I ran out of ammo really quick.
Most efficacious. Bullymongs will think twice about raiding
Once,
peaceful
like,
city in
so
future.
that's one of the things, like, why you have to open everything, is to get your ammo back. Right now we're kind of starved for it, but enemies will drop ammo that are, like, humanoids.
Captain Flint's death is prolonged as hope. Quite confused. If you're to
Okay.
survive out here for any length of time, you'll
Need a better shield. I humbly suggest paying a visit to the old Crimson Raider safe house. You'll need to take the elevator up there. Do you see my hat? It is the hat of a gentleman. And yet it's missing something. Some je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais
I
quoi.
think some bullymong fur might do the trick if you could bring me some. To harvest bullymong fur, you'll need to rip it from their hides with your bare hands. Just weaken a bullymong with gunfire, then finish him off with fisticuffs.
Alright. And then, so you see this vending machine over by me?
Yep.
This is where you can buy health and sell items.
So insta health, so they just things that will heal you when you're low.
Right then and there. So if you buy one, you'll heal.
Right.
I wouldn't worry about buying anything yet. I would just sell all the guns you're not using. And then when you're done at that one, there's an ammo vendor.
means a medical license when you got style. Come on back anytime.
Alright, that's the ammo vendor. You said you need ammo.
Oh yeah.
High quality.
I just fill up on everything.
Is there a way to just press to do that, or just have to go through
Nah,
it?
just mash the A button.
Alright, mashy boys.
Made keep you safe in your travels.
Cool
Come back
beans.
anytime.
I've actually got grenades now.
Yeah. Alright, so our first objective right now, we're gonna go get a shield. Even though we already have one. Flaw in game design there, but that's okay.
Flynn doesn't have one. Or the gentleman, whatever, doesn't have one.
Hammerlock.
Hammerlock is one.
Also, barrels do explosive things, so if you see them, you can shoot them. Watch out, back up.
I was like,
That's what
that's
happened.
interesting. What is that thing? Boom.
I have you.
You're very
Oh,
kind.
shoot at the other guy who's shooting at me. Nope, that's the wrong. Hey, there we go. And then we'll get into the gun mechanics of the game later. But I'll give you the lowdown here. Guns are done by different manufacturers, and all of them have different abilities. Guns can also be mixed and matched for their parts, so certain guns can have certain features, which is when they say there's like a bazillion guns, they're not lying.
Right.
Because you can actually farm specific weapons that have a certain barrel or a certain clip. So, you know, bandit guns have the highest magazine size, whereas like TDRs explode when you reload. Whoop.
Keep shooting.
Keep shooting.
Thank you.
Don't
Oh, yeah.
stop shooting.
Wasn't even close.
Ever. See, so you just got yourself up by killing that guy.
Nice.
So it's like super important. You want to make sure you never ever stop shooting.
That should just be the tagline.
That's fair. Alright, there's a jerkwad up there. Oh, he despawned. Alright, that's fine.
Ooh, there's a fuse on the other side of that electric fence. Just run through the fence. You won't take damage if you go fast enough.
Is this true?
No.
Oh, right.
However, he does laugh at you if you do.
Well, nice.
Yep.
Found some healing.
Alright. So, we're gonna grab
Plug that fuse
this.
into Brewster's power box, and you'll be able to ride the elevator.
Alright, so now we can head back to where we were. Also, go away, guy. Also, ladders are climbable if you see them.
Oh, okay.
Got the elevator working, have you? Great. Now simply ascend to the safe house and buy a shield. This used to be a sizable hub for the Resistance until everyone heard the Hyperion army approaching and fled to Sanctuary.
This whole finding $2 at a time is making me believe that $1 million is actually a lot of money.
Yeah, it scales with level, so you'll actually get quite a bit more money as you move on, but also ammo becomes more expensive.
Right.
There's heal over here.
Buy from me if you want 'em.
Also in the locker, there's just a free health up.
I'm legally obligated to tell you that I ain't a real doctor.
Oh, there was one in the thing actually.
Well done. Now, if you could return to Liarsburg, we could see about getting you off this frigid glacier.
Alright, so before you go running off here, we got something we gotta do, I think. Yep. Follow me!
I'm a snake.
Oops, don't do that.
So not follow me.
Kind of follow me.
But be careful.
Yes.
Then perish.
And treasure chest. So, grab anything that looks useful. You should always be double checking your weapons to see if you can re-equip better ones.
Oh, the vertigo. It's like when you're on a roller coaster and you're at that dropping point, and I really feel it when I like jump really high heights in a game.
Yeah, you get like not vertigo, but like your stomach kind of rolls
twist.
up into your yeah. All right, so we're gonna head back to Hammerlock, turn this quest in. I think he gives us a quest to find some echoes. I don't remember.
Echo.
So like echoes or cell phone in this game.
Always more
Oh!
Level 4 boys.
Would you like to do battle with
Stream
a midget riding
element, stop
piggyback on a
spamming.
bullymong?
Wouldn't be
The answer
spam
is
if we
yes,
had more
please
people in
proceed to the
chat.
southern shelf and
It's sad.
The answer is no, you are sad. I don't desire to speak with you further.
Alright, so
Apparently this is worth
now-
$59, but apparently I'm full on it, so I'd have to sell one and then...
Give me one moment. I have to get the other quest to start.
Who needs a medical license when you got style?
I'm only here because I called in sick from work. Are you sick though? Feels bad, man. I love how you're wasting your sick day on me. Feels good, man.
Alright, we're gonna do Bad Hair Day next. Actually, we're gonna backwards detour. So follow me real quick, we're gonna clear this little camp out here, and then we'll finish the Helena Pierce quest. Oh, alright. Could you pick me up?
Keep calm.
Nah.
Thank you, ma'am.
We've hijacked a train that runs through the dust.
Alright, now we're gonna be
If all
running
goes
backwards.
well, we should get to Sanctuary in a day's time. Hyperion hasn't diverted any troops from New Haven to pursue us, and a sandstorm has devoured their nearest frontier town. We just need... Oh! Damn it! Everyone, get away from the windows!
I hear ding-a-ling and
Ah, ding-a-linging. I don't know why 2 came up.
You've discovered one of Helena Pierce's audio logs. She was a lieutenant in the Crimson Raiders, the anti-Hyperion
yeah, I'm
resistance.
actually sick. I hurt my back
Very
recently,
interested
can
to
barely
know what
bend
became
over,
of
so
her.
it's a
If you
physical
could
job
find the
that's
rest
kind
of
of
those
bad.
audio
I was gonna
logs,
be
I'd
like,
more
you're a
than
sick
happy to
pup,
pay you for.
but then you finished it with that back thing that was actually pretty sad, so hope that feels better soon. The cold doesn't help, I find. It's like, your muscles are so, like, cold, it's just so easy to, like, pull muscles and stuff. It's sad.
Hey, everybody.
Thank you so much for the
How are
follow,
ya?
Pharaoh
Jack
Homicide. I
here.
really appreciate that. Have you played Borderlands 2 before?
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry.
Was it
What's your
just
name?
him? Because it did go off
Yes.
twice, and I don't know why it went off twice.
Well,
Just say it's
Miss
just the
Pierce,
one.
and please don't tell me it's Mrs. Pierce and break my heart. This train doesn't belong to you. So why don't you turn around and face me, Pumpkin?
This train was commandeered legally under the...
Holy nutballs! What happened to your freaking face?
What's so mean? She's got a face.
Oh,
to
it gets
feel.
even better.
Okay, how about this? Lady, I don't even know what to call you. You tell me why you look like you headbutted a
Oh my
belt
God.
sander, and I'll let all you go right now.
My husband gave me a skag pearl ring. The pearl released hunger-inducing pheromones.
Oh, you know what? I am so sorry. I just, forgive me. But where's your husband now?
He's dead.
That is a heartbreaker. But you got something in common with him now, at least.
Oh my god.
Oh yes, Handsome Jack is the best villain ever.
Oh, holy crap.
It's very like Negan type, like psycho.
Oh my god. Wilhelm, kill these savages. Understood.
Handsome Jack killed her, did he? Shame. A real shame. Please return the
Yeah,
echoes to me
feels
whenever
bad,
you are
man.
capable of doing so.
Oh, it's so cold. I feel like it just gets colder the longer the day goes on. Oh, I'm gonna go grab a jacket and probably a
All
Coke.
right.
I don't know if it's too early for Coke, but I'm like, caffeine and sugar, please.
I think that's a solid idea.
I'll be back in a sec.
When you think murder, think Marcus Mutation.
Ugh, about halfway through that trek, I realised that my leg was completely dead, and I was just like, oh my gosh. There was like a point
So
where
I
it was
crawled
like,
my way to the fridge.
I was like leaning on the table with the pins and needles at its peak, and I was like, oh! Don't even matter. Gonna
All
get
right.
back into a cross-leg position.
No
No blood,
so
don't
bad.
care.
You should be able to check your inventory. You may have a couple of new weapons that are better than what you're currently
Yeah, I
carrying.
think I do. I did switch before, but it seems like you need to switch all the time.
Yes. Yeah, you don't really stop switching weapons until like level 10, and you'll stop for maybe 2 or 3 levels and then go from there. Another follower,
Yeah.
double.
Thank you so much for the follow, It's Nexus. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the Dino Dynasty.
Alright.
I don't know why my things
Alright.
are going off twice, though.
That's just twice as good for everyone who
Twice is
follows.
good.
Alright, and then you'll also see a tab for badass rank. It's the way right tab in your menu. If you want to use those, you can. Those are given away for doing small, like, side missions, and they give you permanent boosts to all of your characters.
Okay. I'm so confused by the inventory. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so eventually we'll have gun slots, but right now we only have 2.
Alright, looks like only one of them is better. So let's go sell
Alright.
the rest.
Yes, good idea.
Welcome, customer. Remember, we're always on.
Alright, so we're going to be doing a
Get
new
your health and shields
another
right
quest here called Bad Hair Day. Our job is going to be shoot the bullymongs, and we can't kill them with guns. We have to melee them.
Oh, okay.
So I think for melee, for you, it's the right stick.
Yeah, I have
What?
like hit something.
Mine's a grenade. So yeah, other than that, we just have to go shoot bullymongs and then melee them to kill them.
Okay.
And that should get us another quest done, and then we go kill Midgemong while we're down there. Midget riding a bullymong.
Okay. Is this your first playthrough? It is my first playthrough. It's basically a blind playthrough because I've never even seen anyone stream the game. I've only ever seen like art and memes and stuff. So I'm very hyped about it. Gluteus Boy here redeemed some points for watching my streams lots and requested me to play the game and then bought me the game because he's amazing. So now we're on it and I'm super hyped and it's super fun so far.
Alright, so we want to kill the bullymongs with so
I'm just going on a if I can shoot it and it dies, I'll do that, and if not, I'll go hit it.
Ooh, are you collecting bullymong fur? I love that stuff. It's soft, warm, and really good at absorbing robot tears. Once you're done collecting all the fur, why don't you bring it to me instead of Hammerlock?
I overheard Claptrap.
alright, just punch this guy till he dies.
Hey.
Hey.
Do something irredeemably stupid with it, like make a mo.
So,
You wanna pick me up?
Hammerlock wants to
Oh, yeah.
give you a sniper rifle. I laugh
I
at
got
his
you.
offer. Ha! If you bring me the fur, I'll give you a badass shotgun I found in the hands of a dead vault hunter. It's really fresh. You can still smell the sadness on it.
Alright, we're gonna move to the next zone even though this isn't complete. Because there are bullymongs in the next zone.
This like clock ticking.
Yeah, they give you the timer, so like if you didn't want, and I clicked it prematurely, you can just hit your menu button and it'll stop the travel.
It's refreshing to see someone who hasn't played the game before coming from someone who has been the shit out of it. Yeah, so Baxter has played the shit out of it, from what I understand. But no, I've literally never seen it before, really. So I'm glad that you're enjoying my absolute newbity on it.
He's weak. Now finish him off with a melee strike. I apologize, I wasn't clear enough. You see, you'll need to kill the bullymong with a melee attack in order to harvest its fur.
Cat
Sure,
punch
you
him.
can try to steal
Oh, okay.
from a bullymong's dead body. Where's the
Punch
fun in
him.
that?
Oh no, I'm dead.
Unreasonable requests. Oh!
Come over here. Come over here. Come closer.
You can shoot him now. We've done it.
Many thanks.
Live!
Live.
That bullymong. Now give him a mighty blow with your melee weapon and take his fur. Wonderful. You've gotten all the fur I need. Bring it to me and my sniper rifle shall be yours.
So we have the choice right now, because we're both going to get the of whatever we pick. So we have to pick between the
Shotgun.
sniper rifle or shotgun, yeah.
Either is good. I'm quite happy with either. I quite like sniper rifles, but I don't know when that will ever be tactically, like, advantageous.
That's fair. It really depends on the class. Like, the character I'm playing can be a sniper, but it doesn't matter to me what you want. So you want to bring it to get the sniper, we'll do that. This is your playthrough, not mine.
That's nice. I am very curious about the sniper. I just like most of our attacks are just like bombardments mostly.
We don't have like any abilities yet, so we don't get that until 5, which is what we're gonna go get right now. And we may be a little under level for this the next time.
Possibly a little bit.
So, yeah, we'll wait on this. This isn't something that's necessary. Let's just head back out of here.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Oh.
Oh, 69 XP, boys.
Woo. We'll head back to Hammerlock. We'll give him the hair, and then move on with the story. There's no point in going through a ton of side quests.
Okay.
Great.
You sound really quite posh. You sound like me. Is that a bad assumption? Where are you from? Weirdly enough, I originate from Croydon. So I used to talk a bit like this. And I was always well chavvy though. And then I was just like, yeah, this isn't how you get a job. So I like had to really work and train on my accent so that I didn't come across like I did when I was 16. So a lot of work has gone into this. So I'm glad that you think it's posh, because I am definitely not. It's interesting because I do put a lot of work and emphasis into the way that I speak, and I notice it when I talk, and I take pauses because I'm like thinking about what to say and stuff, and it's very strange because it's like talking won't even come naturally. But streaming has definitely really helped. But where are you from, Nexus? As I said, I'm from Croydon, so I'd be curious to know if you come from like Kensington or something. Slag barrel. So they just explode, I assume.
Yes. So slag is a type of like element, like shock, fire, acid, things like that.
Or a promiscuous woman. I said, or a promiscuous woman.
You slag.
Slag!
But you can use slag to increase damage from other sources. So usually you'll have one person on like a 4-man raiding team with a slag weapon, and the other 3 people not using slag. That way you get bonus damage.
Okay.
A trillion thanks, Vault Hunter. You've helped a foolish old man.
Alright, you now have a sniper rifle in your inventory.
Yay!
And we're gonna go start this quest now.
Oh, that snipe.
Let me know if anything catches your eye.
can't actually swap it into my game.
It might not be leveled yet. We might have to wait till level 5, which
Oh,
should be
level
really
requirements, I
close.
see. Okay.
Like, you should be like a bar away, by my guess.
Okay.
So, we'll go clear that camp down here again. They should be... Oh, we gotta talk to Cloudtrap. I forgot that part.
I was born in
Let's go, nerd.
Cambridge and now live in a town near London. I love that you had to work it. Don't feel like you need to pretend though. Yeah, it wasn't really about that. It was more just... I just felt like I wasn't really representing, like, the best me as a life-inspiring, motivational poster. It was more just like, because I went to school in Sutton and everyone talked like that and it was cool and you were an odd man. And I was just like, yeah, no, I think I'm done. I think I'm ready to be an adult now.
He's one of the Ripper clan, as in Flash Ripper. I don't have to
I
tell
just
you
felt
why
like it
they're
would be
called
better in the long run. Because I think a lot of people attribute language to intelligence and responsibility and stuff, which is sad because it's not, that's not really a thing and it's very like elitist and it's not right. But at the end of the day, that's not going to change anytime soon, so I was like, I should probably do something about this.
Because I'm rich. So,
You know, every time I
cool.
read Cambridge, I always see it as Cambridge. I will never understand why the English language ever made that into, like, a Kane pronunciation.
Wasn't my time.
Ding! There's still a bad guy down here.
Hey, Alex is the flag.
These are human beings with lives.
You mean like when we first met and you thought I was dumb because I'm Northern Cat? This is a lie. That is definitely a lie. I've never said anything like that.
My brain trying to think of a name for that diamond pony I bought.
Although, I do
call it
still
this
think
for
you're
brains in
dumb. Just
honor
not
of
because
you,
you're
but that just
Northern.
feels maybe butt stallion? Nah,
Mostly
that's
because
even
I've seen you
worse.
try
I
to
tell you what, I'll give it some more
do,
thought.
TT mid.
Alright. When you go to your game now, you should have leveled up, or your menu, and you should be able to put your first point in your ability.
Ooh, ability tree.
Big one. So your left bumper activates your ability. Whoever you're targeting will float up in the air, get frozen for a moment, and take damage, which they take increased damage if we're shooting them. So we want to make sure that we kind of coordinate that. Any enemy that's too big to hold will just take massive damage. So you'll see that in the next boss. You can just hit him for massive damage every like 30 seconds.
Might go sweet release. So.
Is that the healer tree? Is that the one that lets you pick people up and stuff?
It says that I can phase lock them, so it does sound like that.
Perfect. Yeah. So phase locking's your main ability, and then each one of the trees, the green, red, and blue trees, are things you're gonna end up specializing in as we level up more. So now every level after this, you get a point to put in. So I usually take a look at the last ability tree because it kind of tells you what your capstone is going to be and go from there.
These two are basically just AoEs, which are very similar. And the first one is that enemies will turn against other enemies, which is quite clever because it takes damage from us and does damage to them. But I mean, I a lot of games have tried that, and I've never really seen it work all that well.
So the way this game kind of fixes that is there's another that says if you kill or if an enemy dies while phase locked, it jumps to the next closest
Oh,
enemy.
okay.
So you can actually use that ability, take someone's mind over, and if they die, it takes over the next closest person. So you can chain it for a longer period of time. When I played as Maya, I went whatever ends in, I think it's called like Blight Phoenix. It does the whole tree focuses on fire damage and acid damage, and when you kill an enemy, you get these big huge wings that are like green and orange, and anyone near you just takes damage over time.
Fair enough. I think that was cool Cataclysm.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So what we got in it?
But obviously, for whatever's better for you, the healing one is fun because everyone's constantly regenerating health, and if they fall, you can grab them from far away. Because you can phase lock onto your allies to pick them up if you take that tree.
I've gone for the Harmony one. So we'll do the phase locking and some critical hit damage and stuff.
Sounds good.
Oh, for sure, it's completely unfair how people judge each other based on such little factors like voice. Yeah, it's just something that, like, society has always done, and it's really shit. So it'd be great if, like, we have a...
Yeah, humans treat other humans like garbage for some reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
Practicing with that sweet sniper boy. %, win rate, void mid, fight me. I have a 100% win rate on who is the one who does the charges, but I've literally played one game with him, so and that's as far as I'm concerned. That's what the stats say. You played at least one game. Yeah, I know, I didn't realise at first. Thank you for letting me know. I wouldn't have noticed otherwise. I just assumed that I wasn't leveled enough. I was like, oh, maybe I'm not level 5.
Oh, there's some good treasure up here.
Treasure boys.
Red Rover. So you have to jump from... Oh, you got Neo. So I definitely equipped that green one. That one was pretty good.
Doesn't say it's good.
Oh, it might not be better. You might just had
I
good
should
luck.
probably clarify. The diamond horse I've been telling you about, it's not a sculpture or anything. It's a living
But I mean, I
horse
don't know
that
if I'm
actually
necessarily
happens to
looking at
be
the stats in the
Actually,
right way.
I'll go get her.
I was gonna jump that.
Here you go. Mud Stallion.
Nailed it.
Say hello. Yeah. Mud Stallion says hello.
All right, boss time. Get ready.
Boys, boys.
It's Boo Boo!
Oh, that scream.
Light the fuses, bitches!
And his brother Boom.
I'm ready to blow!
Mate, imagine like having a brother and he's allowed to be called Boom and you have to be called Boom. It's like being thing 2 of the thing 1 and thing 2. Oh my god. Oh, that's easy. I did nothing. I've offered nothing of value to this fight.
Alright, give me a second. Yep, I'm down too. Well, so this is how we die.
Rip.
So hold X to respawn. It'll just kill you after so long.
Couple times. Oh my god, you have such an evil laugh. I don't know if that's a good thing. I'm hoping that it sounds cool and unique.
Alright, Cat, this time with feeling.
Feeling! Ow!
Huzzah!
Right, let's go. I can't tell what's happening half the time.
I took. Could you lend me a hand and stand me up, possibly?
Yeah.
I'm trying to move towards you.
You're gonna be fine.
You
made me angry.
No! Almost got him. Turn around and kill the little guy. He's almost dead. If you can kill him, you can stand up. Hey, look.
Oh, it's like, let me just hide behind this thing. I almost got it.
I'm gonna try and pick you up before. I think I can make it to you.
I'm fading quick.
What kind of thing?
Stop with the grenades.
Oh my god.
It's they physically push you back, so that's worse.
Oh.
There we go. Alright. I call hacks. I was invisible during that time.
Oh my gosh, Psycho stabbed the shit out of me. He sure says boom a lot. Alright, nice.
It was pretty good. So grab one of the green, like there should have been a green nade mod right here. Yeah, there it is.
It says I'm full.
Hold X.
Do what, sorry?
Hold the X button. Whoops. Fuck. I'm like, is my X broken too? Come on.
Yes, that's a compliment. Take
It's
the
up here on this
turret
baddie
boom
now.
first. That should be easier. Oh, okay. I really should do chat while we fight. Ugh. Oh, okay, there you go.
Over here.
Alright, and then...
Oh.
If that pistol's any better than yours, you can hold X straight out. I don't know if you're still using a pistol or not.
Yeah, but it's not any better.
But... Okay.
This pistol's pretty, like, got good damage actually, but it's really shit to aim. I don't like my rifle back.
Yeah, you have like iron sights with it.
Minion! Your master needs help! Ragged fragged lock gate! Ooh! Idea!
So dark
Minion,
today.
get on that cannon! Just blast
Hello,
this
grey
gate
sky.
down! But don't do it until I'm out of the way!
Isn't that how it always is over there?
Yeah,
If you shot
it's
the
pretty
gate
true.
now,
It was sunny
that could
yesterday
cause
though, which
serious
was, you know,
damage to
quite
me.
nice.
So don't do that! I'm just standing here to show you the area you should shoot!
Alright, get ready. Bad guys incoming.
Oh, I was not ready.
Thanks, I needed that.
Get up.
Oh, I already moved like a step. Oh, done
Have you used your ability yet?
it. No.
Should be. You should pick up that badass marauder with it.
How do I pick people up?
Once you are standing, you use the bumper. There we go. Yeah, so aim at one of those guys and use your ability.
I don't know what button that is.
Because that's left bumper. It's L1.
L1? Okay.
Yeah, what controller are you using?
PlayStation.
That would help me help you. Okay, so
Okay.
L1.
I don't mean to ask those questions. What kind of music do you like?
No,
No.
you're fine. I didn't know what controller you were using.
Oh, no, sorry, it's fine. I was talking to someone in the chat. No, you can ask as many questions you like. I appreciate anyone who, like, actually talks in the chat. It's great. Music I like old emo music because I was a massive emo and you don't get over that. I like alternative rock. I like other kinds of rock. A little bit of pop, depending on like how catchy it is, I suppose. But that's more to do with how catchy I find it than how much I actually enjoy it. I used to do a little bit of heavy metal at times, but it wasn't like, you know, deep. Really into Fall Out Boy. I know that encompasses the emo thing, but they have a new album and it's really good. Yeah, that kind of sums it up, I think. I'm like not into like country or classical so much. I actually do know a couple of country musicians though that I do enjoy. One or two songs. I think his name was like Jack Turner or something. Oh, I also really like I can't remember what it's called. It's like 20s music meets like synth. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's really cool.
Electro Swing?
What did you say? Yeah, that's it, Electro Swing. I used to listen to a lot of that on stream. That was my like chill, like with viewers music.
Claptrap's got a new friend, huh?
I was so emo back in the day. Your taste in music is perfect. I'm glad that I can, it's approval. I can impress.
Hey,
Nice.
good job. Now just use that pretty much whenever it's off down. Turn around, there's a
Many
psycho.
thanks.
Oop, I'm down too. Can you kill the little psycho midget? No, but I can.
Thanks. I needed that.
You don't get those, the only problem with the revives. I'm like, right, run for cover, and then like you die on the way.
Yeah, I mean, cover doesn't do as much as you think it would, just because they throw so many enemies at you. And because of like AoE explosions and things like that. So it's better to just keep moving than it is to hide behind cover.
That's the impression I got, but then they like had that guy's playstyle be very like behind cover.
Please.
But this is like very early, so you can't kind of judge how the game plays on that. Because we're at a point where like there's a lot of stuff around us. We have we have probably a shield that's not exactly leveled for that. But by putting yourself behind cover, enemies will actually move out of your way. They'll walk out of your line of sight, so you can't get off of them too. So like cover's just really generally bad. Because enemies, the AI is smart enough just to walk around. Also, are you not wearing a shield?
Probably not, no.
Alright, well let's fix that. I don't have one right now, hold on. There we go.
I think everyone goes.
Do you have one in your inventory?
Maybe.
If you want to take a look for me while I try and find you one here. That explains why you're taking a lot of damage and just going down really quick.
Oh, kitty shield?
Sure, any shield is better than no shield.
There we go, equipped.
Hey! There you go. So shields, kind of like Halo. Your shield after so long just regens. Different shields. Some shields have less reload, like recharge time, but they have a lower amount of heal. There are some shields that have really high amounts in them, but they take away your max health. So, either of these guns better than yours?
I mean, damage-wise, yeah. But this one's got like a slow...
grab 'em.
I'll grab this one. I'm happy to have a new gun.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing about this, is that there's literally bazillions of guns.
Nexus says, I think everyone goes through an emo phase at some point. Did you go through an emo phase?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Love it.
I was like, because I think I'm a little bit older than you. I went through like Taking Back Sunday and Fallout Boy. But yeah, absolutely, everyone in high school. I had trip pants, the ones with like chains on them and shit. So like in high school, like I'd hang out with like the ICP kids, because they all wore trip pants too. Can you kill that badass?
Giant. Yeah, there we go.
You can do it. Do it. You may need to pick me up if you can.
I got you.
Yeah. But yeah, there's so many emo phases. Or so long of an emo phase. Grab one of those if you can, and check if there's a better shield after you sell your stuff here. I see one with 136 max size. That's probably way more than you have. Actually.
Buy from me if you wanna live.
Caldrate shield. Just says I'm full. Is that because I'm not doing it properly?
So you have no, you just have a full inventory, so you have to sell.
Okay.
So if you hit R1 while you're in this menu, you'll go equipment. Anything, it'll separate what's equipped from what you actually just have in your backpack. Where's my coffee? So like I said, I think there's a shield in there that had like 136.
Good choice, probably. You're an organ donor, right?
Cool. I think that's done.
How you doing? Better shield than you had? Cool. I'm just rummaging around in my kitchen as well.
I still have my Slipknot shirt somewhere. Like, I still have all my emo stuff. I could not let that go.
Slipknot corn.
I have 2 Bullet for My Valentine hoodies that are like too big, but I keep them anyway. And there's 2, and they're like very similar.
Guys, you don't have to beat me up. We can talk this through, right? Here, I'll do it for you. Hey, Claptrap, how are you? I wish you wouldn't beat me up, though. Why? The beat makes us feel really good. Whoa, guys.
Oh, such a clusterfuck. I'm like, what's happening?
Actually, now that I've talked it all out, I think you guys have the moral high ground here. Come away!
That was good because I couldn't reach him. Good job.
MVP.
Yeah. Alright, lay off Claptrap. Jerkwads.
Is it bad to ask how old you are? Nope, I've literally got it in my description in the panels, so I am 24, I'll be 25 in June. It's really weird to think I'll be 25. 25 seems really old, right, that's just stupid. How did you get to where you are?
I walked around the corner. Hold on. I'll come retrieve you.
Please retrieve.
He protect, he attack, but mostly he died.
Hi.
Hey.
25 feels old. But then I said that about like 21, 22, 23, 24.
I'm going on 28 in like 2 weeks. Don't make me feel old by comparison.
They really make it sound like you should have your shit together, and I'm like, I don't have my shit together, so am I fucked?
Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, Claptrap, let's go.
You're not old, don't be silly. Why, how old are you, Nexus?
Stairs? I can't climb stairs! Let's find another way up. Ooh, a crane! Find the controls! I'll wait here!
Oh. Money, money, money.
$1.
You boys.
You money making machine cat.
Stay still.
Oh, that nerd got stuck right through the floor.
Not really fast. Oh, you're 19? See, that's young. 19 is young, boys. When I was 19, I felt like I was old, and now I look back at it and I'm like, man, I was young. I was like, first year of uni. Although I was well miserable when I was 19. I was like super like I'd been with this guy for like 2 years and he'd like dumped me like a month before I went to uni, and it was really heartbreaking. And I was in such a weird place because I'd literally just moved city. I was starting this really stressful course, and like the one person I had in the whole world had just like abandoned me completely out of the blue, what it felt like to me. And I was just like, yeah, so that's my life.
I'm out of ammo.
Is that shotgun in there better than yours?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Take your time, old pal. Standing on immobile platforms is one of my top 3 favorite pastimes. Right behind dancing and crying.
He sounds like a royal twat. I had a similar thing happen to me at the end of 6th form. I'm sorry you went through that. Thank you. Yeah, it's quite hard when you're like making a massive transition and then someone just like... Because I didn't even know anything was wrong. Like, it was the first time, like... I mean, I spent a lot of time in all of my relationships. I was quite like... I was one of those people at school that was probably just with the same person the whole time you knew them. And so we'd been together a really long time, and I was just like, yeah, like, you know, I'll go to uni and we'll be fine, and then we'll like probably move in together. And I was just like, this is just how my life is gonna be. And I had no idea anything was wrong. And then next thing I know, he's like, yeah, I don't love you. And I was like, what? Like, you've been saying you love me for like, you know, it's like yesterday. Like, I had no inkling that anything was wrong. I don't know if I was just like ignoring like the signals, but I'm a very perceptive person normally, so I don't feel like I was. And there were a couple of insinuations of unfaithfulness that could have been the reason for this sudden falling out of feelings. Someone that he'd liked a long time, he was only interested now that he had a girlfriend.
Boys, let's turn up the heat!
I read this really cool article about how being with someone else actually like it increases confidence, so it makes you go after and like jeopardizes your relationship. It was pretty neat. Like just by having more confidence by dating people makes you more attractive to other people who are worth it.
That like makes sense, but it's also just like, yeah, like just don't be that guy. Or girl. I don't wanna presume. I think it's
alright, so this guy does a lot of fire. Don't use fire weapons against him and he'll be okay.
oh, so much fire.
Yep, that's the only thing that's gonna be.
I think it like I don't think that like relates to women as such, just because like, you know, they get harassed a lot in general, you know, and I think having that confidence boost by being with someone isn't actually like a confidence boost, it's more of a safety thing. You feel safer with someone than more of a like glad you're with someone, because like the way you get treated by other men is like you don't really want the confidence or the attention.
That wasn't suitable.
Well, I mean, being like feeling desired absolutely would make you feel more confident. I feel like, you know, in all aspects of your life. Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not necessarily a confidence that women are like without, just because they get like so much attention generally.
Oh yeah. No, I was talking about strictly the guy.
No, that's what I was saying. It's interesting because I do wonder if that like that was mostly just relate to men. Can this guy only take damage from the fire? And you have to bait him.
No, he cannot take damage from fire, and he's just a big tanky MF.
That is any damage.
Yeah, and then he also just backs you up into fire. He threw me off the map, so I had to run back up. And damage over time also sucks eggs. Yeah, and things like that. Extra blood.
Is he like softer in like the head or anything like that? Oh yeah, I did a good damage on the head.
Yeah, he has a good spot in the face. And then he's gonna explode.
Back of the head isn't soft. Well, it's alright, he's facing me now. Oh, flamethrower hurts.
Oh, that was good.
Taking him out of the fight.
I first hit to melee. That.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Good job.
Hot boys. His weapon's up for grabs, actually.
Go for it. I already have a fire pistol. Yeah, that one catches people on fire really fast. And then we got chests to open.
Trusty boys. I feel you, the girl I was with said the same thing. And it's like, you know, I don't disrespect people who are just honest and say that they're just not into the relationship. I mean, that's the best thing you can do. But for me, I was just like, you made no insinuation of this. You didn't talk to me about any of these feelings. You just kept it all up until suddenly you just decided that you would like, that you were done without talking to me.
And I'm assuming there was no like resolution. Like there was no, oh, let's try and figure this out.
I just felt like really abandoned. Like I didn't have any say in it. Like I was just irrelevant. Which again, like you don't get to have a say, you know, if someone wants to leave. But it's more just that respect of like you've been together a long time. Let's like actually talk if something is like seemingly not working. And not like pretend, because that was the worst thing. Like I had no idea because he had been pretending.
Let us set sail!
A little red dollar on you. Holla
Yeah, he has like happy faces and stuff that show up. He's like Daft Punk.
He's lost. He's a bit of an idiot, definitely. I was thin back then too. More pluses. I was like a size 6, man.
Plot twist: he left you for someone extra thick.
That's what he wanted all along. Thick girl. By that.
Why don't you boys run on back to your camp? Oh, good idea. I think we'll just turn around and head back to our... Die!
Pandora is a violent and dangerous place. Sanctuary is
Oh my god.
slightly less
This
safe.
guy just cleaved me to death. He didn't even hit me.
Get to the catch a ride.
It was alright because I went to uni and I ate my feelings, so.
Oh my god, I loved the cafeteria when I was at college.
I more just drank a lot of Red Bull and ate a lot of buttons, like chocolate buttons.
Like, what the fuck is
You don't
chocolate
know what
button?
a chocolate Cadbury's chocolate button. You.
We don't have that here in America.
What?
I don't know, maybe we do. Like, what company
Cadbury.
makes them?
I think you guys don't have
Like the
Cadbury, do
eggs?
you?
We have Cadbury eggs.
Well, like Easter eggs.
Like, yeah, well, they're like chocolate eggs and they have like a gross like white jizz cream in them.
Cream
Yeah,
eggs.
those. We have those.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think they're even
they're
made by
gross.
Cadbury cream egg. No, I think
This
actually they
machine-
might be. But no, they're called cream eggs. Yeah, they might be Cadbury's though.
Oh, sorry. Darn it.
They're definitely Cadbury here. That's like the only thing that I can think of. Ooh, really good shields in here if you got the money.
He's locked the station
They
to
don't know
prevent
you'd be
the
someone
bandits
to
from
hold on
using
to.
it.
Thank you.
But I'm
That's
reading
really
an
nice.
inactive Hyperion bot in the
Sometimes I
bloodshot
get like a
camp.
lot of like
If you can
stress
attach
about
its
like
interface
my
adapter
weight,
to
and
the
that's like
catch-a-ride,
sad.
I can
Particularly
hack
when
the
I'm like
machine and get you
playing
a car.
games. Like I was on Dead by Daylight the other night, and like some really salty survivors came into the stream after I like 4-manned them, and they just the first thing they throw out is fat. And like obviously I don't take anything anyone ever says when they're salty on the internet, but there is a thing about it always being the first thing they say. And I'm like, is it noticeable? Is that, do they say it because it's the noticeable one? And it is the thing that kind of lingers on the back of your head because it is always that one. You know, it'd be like if you had a massive fucking like wart on your face and the first thing they always see and notice is that, like, wart, you know. And it just makes you like worry.
Ah, fuck them. People are dicks.
Should eat them. No chocolate buttons, that's a disgrace. It is a disgrace. I can't believe you've never had chocolate. I'm gonna send them to you.
Well, tell me what the hell it is. Maybe I've eaten them.
It's just literally like a
Cadbury's.
bit of chocolate in a kind of like a cylinder type. It's got a flat bottom, but then it's like slightly rounded
Like
at
a
the top.
candy bar?
No, it's actually just it's like a button, like an actual like button you have on your shirt. But it's chocolate, and it comes in a bag of lots of those buttons.
Oh, no, we don't have those. At least not anywhere I'm from.
Oh, that is too sad to even think about.
Alright, we're gonna go in here and murder
It's
everyone.
murder. Oh, I didn't realise I could catch on fire. Shit. That was my bad.
Oh yeah,
It was like my own gun, so I didn't think I would like catch my own fire.
you might have hit a barrel, or a barrel might have hit you. I'll come pick you up.
Oh, I think I've killed. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, nice. Good. So if you hear that beeping here, you run, because it's a grenade. There's like 40 suicide psychos here. None of them.
Okay. Oh, someone's like hidden in the corner. I couldn't see them. I might be able to kill them though.
Does that help you?
He died anyway.
Yeah, he got I killed him with the damage over time. On accident. I tried to soften him for you, but...
No,
oh, come on. You have literally one. Good.
Melty face. Alright, so we did kill them all, so I know that went
Just
well.
attach the adapter onto the catch-a-ride, and I'll get you a free car.
Yeah, after you make it here for the, make it to the first hub, it gets really fun after that.
Ooh, that's a good
Alright, come grab a shield. There's definitely one there that's better than what you got. And grab both of them if you have the room in your inventory.
Grab what, sorry?
Grab both of them if you have room in your
did.
inventory. Cool. Alright, now we're gonna go back to the catch-a-ride.
On the boaty boat.
Nope, this is like a digitizer and it creates vehicles for you. I'm just gonna empty my inventory quick first.
I'll patch you up whenever you need it. May it help you kill many things.
There's some people who feel they need to comment on weight, they're just insecure. That's the thing, like, I suspect that, like people who, like, sit and play games on the internet all day, like me, probably have a little bit of weight. And, like, since so many people have said it, I can only assume that a certain percentage of those people themselves are probably, like, of thickness. So I never understood it. I'm like, people who say it are just like, they're invisible, so they don't care.
They know, they know it hurts, so they do it like they do it to other people.
I don't think I've ever, like, really gotten salty on Dead by Daylight. I don't, like, ever even say anything to the killers if they have been bad. Hey, I want one. Can I get one?
Destruct a car from any catch-a-ride station.
You can either sit in the gunner seat of mine or get your own.
It's a pink one.
Yep, that's the one I'm driving. Whoop.
I think I spawned into yours because you've had it going. No.
Do you want to get your own? You sure? I can turn this thing around, cat. Catch a ride.
Now head head to Sanctuary and find Roland. He'll want to meet the Vault Hunter who stared down handsome
Feel
Jack.
free to shoot him, whatever.
I'm getting enough time to react to any of these guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fuck him.
Sometimes you're so unburdened with things like intelligence, culture, morality, honor, ambition, looks. I could go on, but I won't. But I could.
Mate, he's got no honor.
Dignity.
No honor.
I forgot to mention dignity. Easy, Blood Stallion.
Just gonna light him up a little bit, make him feel scared.
Let us in, Grinder! We're only gonna
Like
kill
that
every
guy,
last
actually.
one of you!
I'll be right back. Protect me.
This gun is quite inaccurate.
Oh, exactly. So you can people
You're the one I've been hearing all this radio chatter about. Name's Roland. I used to be a vault hunter like you, until I pulled the Crimson Raiders.
Hey Cat, I just remembered about the guy in the Bioshock stream said you have to work for his follow. Lol. That wasn't Bioshock. That was The Walking Dead. I know, he was in every one of my streams, the whole stream, and I like gave him like, I just talked to him the whole stream, and like, I mean, show me how many streamers actually really bother communicating with like everyone on their stream. Like, it's not crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
And I just give up like 3 hours of my time to talk to someone on like several streams, and then for him to be like, well, I only follow people I like, and I was just like, what? You're saying you don't like, that's a really offensive thing to say, so why are you here?
Especially after wasting 3 of his own hours.
World revealed. Weakness is now known to me.
I'll never understand dick noises like that. Well, we lost our car, so we're walking.
I'll blame you. There's a 173 shield here, which was better than what I had.
If it's bigger than yours,
well, it was like that's as good as mine because that was the one I picked up last time. But if I picked it up, it might mean you don't have it. All right.
No, I'm good.
Hello. Yeah. Right. Yes, it was. It was just such a weird thing to say. I'm like jokingly. I'm like, drop the follow. You know, you'll come up on the alerts, and he just goes, I only follow people I like. Like that's a really condescending thing to say. And then the second I'm like, dude, that's like a really like weird thing to say to someone. And he's like, if your mods ban me, I'll never come back. And I'm like, don't threaten the people that help me with this stream for free. And think that you're more important than my mods, like, or me. Like, what the hell was that guy? Power complex.
For a moment there, I thought it was all over.
You're a very likable person, that guy is delusional. Thank you. That's what I always thought. I felt like I was always very, like, open and friendly to anyone. I mean, there have been a couple of guys that, like, get my back up or are a little bit strange. And I'm just like, whatever. They're spending time with me, and I am so appreciative of that. Like, what does it matter? Like, you know, they may be a little bit socially, like, awkward.
As long as everyone's being nice, who cares?
Like, I don't even mind the debate. I've always allowed people to say or, like, think any of their feelings or opinions, even opinions on me. I'm like, yeah, let's just talk about it. But to outright, like, not, like, I don't know, not even try to communicate. It's just like... So, like, I would go as far to say I'm open. Maybe I'm not always friendly. I can, maybe I can be a little bit frankly.
Friendly enough. Oh, that was perfect. You picked out the right guy to do that too. Because he can talk like that.
I was just sitting there pressing the phrases.
Nope. Perfect. Stop. They attack you in a straight line, which is kind of cool, so you can just shoot and they'll die. They don't have much health, but...
I was struggling. Ooh.
Oh, you're using a torque weapon. It's the
I know,
bullets
but I've only
travel
got
a
this
little
on the
slower.
second. Very, like, not good weapons for this kind of fight.
There's a Hyperion pistol right here that might be better, the green one. This one, the Hyperions, they're cool because the more you shoot them, the more accurate they become. So they actually, the crosshairs shrink as you shoot. And then if you have leveled up, or you're pretty close to, I would imagine.
Oh, I did pick up that Hyperion, I think, but it's like gone.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
It
yeah.
should be in your inventory.
Yeah, I've got apparatus, Widowmaker, and shotgun. I don't know where it went. It just went into the ethereal plane.
Have you gone over to your backpack?
Yeah, backpack, all weapons. I've got 3 weapons in here. Oh wait, no, okay, never mind. It doesn't say Hyperion in the main name, so I was confused.
Oh yeah, it's in the
Yeah, I was
bottom
being
left.
really stupid.
No, that's fine. I didn't explain it. So we have to go up here. We have to talk to Corporal Reese, who has a very sad ending. We came all the way out here to save him.
A Vault Hunter? Didn't think I rated that much of a rescue. One of those psychos ran off with the power core. Without it, Sanctuary will be defenseless. Get that core back to Sanctuary. Wake me up.
Reese is dead? He was one of the first Crimson Lancemen I recruited to the Raiders. Get that power core back, and while you're at it, kill some bandits for Reese. That's what he would have wanted.
Looks like you've got an area waypoint. Sometimes your Echo device can't find the precise location of what you're looking for. Search the area marked by the big-ass green circle on your minimap. Your objective is somewhere in that
Yeah,
area.
search the area, boys. What did I study at uni? I studied psychology with film, radio, and television studies. So I did a joint degree, which was actually quite rare in this country. I was really struggling to find a uni that did a good joint course. But that's why I ended up in Canterbury, so...
Back up. He drops a bomb on you guys. So what made you want to get into film?
I was like really into media when I was at school, and we made a lot of like trailers and stuff, and I was quite like and before that it was like I really liked English, where you would like, you know, go over how people feel in books, you know, like how something is represented, how something comes off, that kind of stuff. And so when we then started doing it in media, like how does this shot show this, and what are they representing, how does this affect their audience, like that kind of like social kind of study almost is what I really enjoy. So I really sort of enjoyed like presenting like things, you know, and trying to get things across and messages and stuff. So I went into film after that because I just love like creating films that say a lot, you know, the pictures say 1,000 words type thing. And that's why I like psychology as well, because it is just like the study of people, understanding why people like things and stuff like that. And so they kind of fit together when you like really get down to it.
Welcome to the Crimson Ring. Damn it. I'm being attacked. I'll see you.
If you had to go through college again, would you do it? Like, do this everything the same. Better way to say it. It's a bunch of really good pistols up here.
I'm gonna try this revolver. I don't think I would, just because like it was really difficult. I mean, if I could redo it knowing what I know now, maybe, just because then I might like do better and like meet more people. But no, it was not like a fun experience. But like, I'm glad I did it.
No.
Resistance lost a good man today.
What are you doing at the moment, Nexus? Are you at college or uni or anything like that? I think it's difficult to always be friendly. I feel like it's not raising expectations to have people you know you could consider that person going through and gosh, you must have those things to you without thinking. Yeah, I think like the salty people on the internet don't think about anything really. So I don't worry too much about it. But yeah, as you say, like, you shouldn't really expect anything from anyone. Like, they don't owe you anything. But, like, I enjoy talking to people and being friendly, so... I mean, that's why I do it.
It's literally what, like, greater society is built on, is, like, talking to people and not being a dick. It's literally democracy, and, like... I don't understand how people fail to
What
see
I always
that.
find is that attitude where people act like they've been being too nice for too long and so are now entitled to being a dick. That's a really strange attitude. Normally comes from people who have always been a dick anyway, but now feel justified in doing so. And I'm like, you okay? Like, what?
Yeah, entitlement, like, itself is completely mind-boggling. Of any sort. Like, I used to work sales, and people used to get like, pissed at me for stuff. I'm like, well, I've been here for an hour. Yeah, well, my computer's not working either, lady. I don't want to see your face anymore. I assure you. But, chill out.
And there's like always those posts like, oh well, like, no one's done this for me, so I'm doing it for no one else. And it's just like, you have to communicate. If everyone communicated their feelings and their needs, then everyone would try to meet them, you know? So mutual.
Just turn yourselves in, and I promise.
I'm hoping to have a career in film. I want to write, direct. I'm a film nerd. Like you mentioned, I also study cinematography and such. Awesome! Yeah, it's such a good field. It's just really difficult to get into. And I've noticed there's a lot of gatekeeping on it as well. So when you do start, they'll just be like, oh, well, this is how it's done. So this will be how you have to do it. And it's like, wasn't this industry about new ideas? It's not. Like, it's the worst thing because, like, it's not about that at all. It's literally about just following the people who are above you until eventually you can just do what you always wanted on your own.
When you can buy from me. A fantastic day for capitalism. Goodbye, friend. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed.
And like, they always make you do the like, oh, you have to be a runner before you can get into film. I mean, this could just be for the UK. The UK is not great at these things. America might be like different, but to be fair, I don't know if this guy is American, is he?
I mean, for film
So yeah, he's
side,
gonna have to be a runner and fucking wanna die. And a lot of it's networking as well, which I think is the most bullshit. It's like
networking will always trump anything. It's pretty ridiculous.
it's always just like, oh, so your brother is like in this industry, that's great. You can have a full ride. And I'm like, wow. Can confirm I am salty, don't think. Yeah, that's true. That's the nice guy complex. A guy is nice to a girl unless they believe they deserve a reward. Yeah, I think there's a lot of that happens.
Well done.
Sort of like, no matter who you are, that kind of happens as well.
Burning that place to the
Strange.
ground. Oh, and I have
Insert nice coins, receive sex.
I mostly just like avoid people for that reason, so people don't really feel too entitled around me.
You're the one Commander Roland was talking about. The one who faced Jack and lived. Look, we need your help bad. But first things first, plug that power core into the shield generator.
God, I have to like stop in like 5 minutes. I got work.
Oh, you got work today, right? Wah wah. Well, this is a really good place to stop, as far as story is concerned.
Oh, that makes me so sad. I don't want to go to work. Ooh, I got an achievement.
Roland was supposed to bring us some intel on how to stop Jack.
Will you call up my boss and get them to give me £1 million and then
stand up straight.
fire me? Thank you.
Done. I can definitely get at least one of those objectives done. It probably won't be the right one.
Sad.
A tough decision.
I plan to make my own choices independently with film. I will try as hard as possible to maintain my creative freedom. Yeah, I think that's the best way of looking at it.
Hell yeah.
Do you have to go? Shit, I know. I don't want to go to work. Speaking of which, Cat, where's my reward? I reward you by coming into your stream as you come into mine. We're a mutual agreement of stream watching, and we love each other very much.
We all shitlord in Discord together.
So do I save the game, or does it auto-save? Okay.
Nope. You literally just quit.
But I don't want to.
It saves and quits. But you don't have to.
I would like to play forever, thanks.
Perfect. Well, the next parts upcoming are pretty hefty story parts. So they're gonna introduce a lot of the characters, and then it gets good from there. Cool. What time is it in my end of the world here? Oh, 6 a.m. I think I'm going back to bed. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely.
But no, seriously, thank you so much for coming up at this time and hanging out with me. It was really nice.
Anytime.
If you're up.
Next is good to hear from you. Everybody else also.
It's been really fun. Had a couple of people come by. It's been nice. Are you up for doing this again on Friday?
What was that?
Are you up for doing this again on Friday?
Friday morning?
Yes.
Friday morning?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, I might do it. I'll let you know if I do. But at the moment it stands as Friday morning.
Pretty much am free all the time, so.
Awesome.
You say the word.
Alright then, I'll see you at 3 a.m. on Friday, lol.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
For you, Nexus, I'll be back at 8 a.m. Friday morning. I go from 8 to 11. So if you want, I'll see you then. Thank you everyone who stuck by today. Thank you for the follow, Nexus, and sticking around and talking. It's been nice. Thanks again, Glutius, for buying me the game, and I've had a lot of fun. So hopefully I'll see you on Friday. And I'll see everyone then. Bye!